Hey, what's up, everybody? Doing a fuel sender pump on a 2012 Honda Sonata. Basically, my problem I was having is this fuel gauge would be erratic. It would say like empty, full, quarter tank, empty, and this number right here, it would it says distance to empty. It would just jump all around all the time. It'll go 0 and then say 81. It's not acting up right now, but it would just be erratic. So I'm doing a new fuel sender. It's this guy right here. This guy just attaches to the fuel pump, but you have to take the whole fuel pump out to remove it. So I'm going to fix that and see if it fixes my problem with the distance to empty meter going all over the place all the time, as well as my fuel gauge going all over the place. Yeah, so I'm gonna get this on, and the fuel pump is located in the trunk. The part number for this fuel sender is right there. It's a Hyundai genuine part. Might be able to get it aftermarket, probably. I'm not sure though. So here's the fuel pump in the trunk. You gotta take these 4 screws out. This is the fuel pump cover. You just pull this and remove it. There's a couple connectors right here. These were really like tight to get off, but you get these off. These kind of cars are getting older, so these connectors are getting brittle, so just be careful and expect like a little bit of a wrestling match with your hands to get these connectors off. Don't lose your patience. And yeah, I got these off. This one just like the top pops up, and then you could just remove it. And then the other one, there's just like a little button with your thumb you push to get it off. Now this is called like the fuel pressure line. We'll go and get these 2 hoses off. This one, the first one, you just push these blue sides in, and then you pull it off. You could try it with your fingers, or you might have to use like a tool to kind of push them in. There is going to be fuel that comes out, not too much, but expect some fuel. Maybe have like a rag ready, and definitely wear safety glasses. I was wearing mine, and then like a bunch of fuel shot me in the safety glasses. So definitely have safety glasses. Let's get this one off. This one, I think they made it to where you squeeze it to get it off, but I had to use a couple small flatheads to kind of remove the prongs right here, and then I pulled it off. Again, be careful with these, because if you break these, then that's pretty much it. You gotta get a new hose, and you don't even want to mess with that. I also marked my pump, so I know exactly which direction it is. So next, the ring. I had to get the ring off. Now I'm not gonna lie, I spent like an hour getting this thing off. I have a bunch of different tools here. I didn't have the actual OEM tool, so I was using a bunch of aftermarket tools. But what worked best for me is just I got my pry bar and a hammer, and I just kept hitting this one particular spot to turn it, and it finally started turning. It came undone. Basically, this part right here, this little prong thing, it kind of bent up, and I put my pry bar in it, like right here, to where like when I hit my pry bar, it kind of like definitely transferred all the movement to the ring. It finally started moving. But yeah, that was probably the hardest part of this whole job, getting this ring off. There's an OEM tool you could do, maybe rent one from O'Reilly or Kragen or AutoZone. So once that's off, we can pull this out. There is a tube on the bottom. Here's a picture of it. This little tube is connected on the bottom, so you're gonna have to reach in there and undo that tube before you can pull this fuel pump out. See, it's right there. There's like that little button right there. You just push that button, and then you can pull this off. It's kind of tight, but yeah, you can get it off. You just reach under there and did it. I went ahead and did it. You just push the button and pull it off. And then when you pull this out, be aware of that fuel sender unit that's hanging off of it. So try not make sure you don't bend it or damage it when you're pulling this out. Just kind of gently wiggle it until you can get it out. Massage it out or whatever. Just get it out gently. Especially if you're not doing a fuel sender, you don't want to break it. Definitely fuel in the tank. So I'm gonna put like a rag over this to cover it up. And then while that's in there, I'm gonna come and take my fuel sender unit off of here. So like I said, it's attached to the pump, and this thing just tells how much gasoline's in the tank. So you unplug it right here, and then we're gonna get the wires out. Just kind of undo this. gently pull these wires out from right here. They're just in like a little pathway. Okay, like that. So we got the wires off. Now I used a pick, and I gently pulled this clip part loose, and then you could just pull it right off the bottom, just like that. Comes right out to the bottom. Yeah, it doesn't, like, I can't physically see something wrong with the contacts, but the new one definitely looks a lot more cleaner, and like as you can see, like, it looks a lot more cleaner and more like silver. So I'm thinking maybe I don't know, it's gonna be working better. So anyways, you put that in, put the wires. Let's get our wires back, plug it into the connector, and that's it. We got it set up. I made mine exactly how the other one was. Now I'm going to go back in and put this back in the fuel tank. Be very careful with the fuel sender. Make sure you don't like hit it on nothing. And put it back in. Like I said, I marked my pump so I know which direction it's supposed to face. And once I got it in, I connected that pipe on the bottom. Got everything connected. And now my fuel thing, my sending unit, it looks like it's working good. And that's it, guys. Hope this video helped you out. Please like, comment, subscribe.